Welcome to this video demonstration of the iPad application Capture IT. With the Capture IT app for SalesDrive, it's possible to capture assets at physical office visits. In order to log in, enter the login credentials provided by Perform IT. Make sure that the correct server address is entered in the connection setting. However, it's also possible to use this app offline without internet connection. If desired, save the login credentials. The following demo is separated into two parts. The first one is an example of how the data can be collected with the iPad without any previous preparation. The second part will cover the opportunity to place devices in floor plans by previous preparation of the asset data with the web application SalesDrive. In this example, we upload a CSV file with asset data such as counter reading, serial number, and IP addresses, but without location information. This location information should be entered by using the iPad app. You can start an audit by clicking on the plus button. The project name can be directly edited. Start the audit by clicking on the arrow. Capture IT will navigate to the location overview where it is possible to change the name of the default location or to add new locations. When this is done, you can go forward by clicking on the next button. At the Buildings section, you can manage existing or create new buildings similar to the locations. In the next section, you can manage the floors. By clicking on the plus button, new assets can be added to the floor. Search in the search field for the asset you would like to add. As soon as you have chosen the asset, you can enter the details on the right. There are allocation fields such as serial number, room number, or a user-defined field. It's also possible to set the detail area to full screen. Then enter either an estimated volume or a meter reading. In case the asset has additional accessories, it's also possible to capture them at the Capabilities group. In local conditions, you can enter information such as the number of users for the asset, the radius, which is also used for the average distance to the asset. As soon as all necessary information is filled in, you can go back to the project's overview to upload the project to the web application SalesDrive. In the second part, we won't create the project with Capture IT. Instead of that, we use the project we prepared in SalesDrive, where we have to assign the devices to the correct floor plans. Click on the Project Download button, choose the company and the project and start the download. As soon as the project is downloaded, you can go to Site Management. In our example, the assets will be placed in a new floor in the same building, but this will also work with new locations or buildings as soon as the floors are added. You can assign to the floor plan files from the local storage, or you can take pictures of emergency plans with your iPad and assign them. Open the new floor plan and scale this plan by using the scale function. For that, select 2 points and define the distance between them. To add assets from a different floor to the new or selected floor, the list style has to be changed to barcode view. This displays all assets from the project which aren't plotted to a floor plan yet. Within this list, it's also possible to search for devices. The search can be based on, for example, a model name, serial number, MAC address, or the user-defined field, in our case, the inventory number. To place the asset in the floor plan, click on the curved arrow icon. The asset can now be placed via the touch gestures. In the floor plan view, you can switch to full screen and add devices directly. A user, for example, has a local installed printer which is not connected to the network, and therefore it can't be found in the prepared CSV file. To add an asset in the floor plan view, tap and hold your finger down at the desired position for a few moments and a pin will appear. Now you can add the asset you need by searching and selecting it. Capture IT will then automatically change the view to the Asset Details view, where you can enter information such as serial number, estimated volume capabilities, or local conditions. By clicking on the Done button, the software will switch back to the floor plan view, where you can now see the newly added asset. With the described pin, it's also possible to add more useful information in the floor plan. Areas, for example, can be created by defining the corner points. It's also possible to add additional items to the floor plan. This could be one of the items in the category list, in our example, a Wi-Fi hotspot. Also, the names of employees or key users can be added. Please note that you can fill in the 5 user-defined fields, for example, for a predefined user interview. As soon as all floor plan information is entered, and this is done for the whole project, the project overview can be opened and the project can then be uploaded to SalesDrive.